Hey guys, this is a rerun on Conquering Crevasse Part 6 in DFFOO Global's 5th anniversary. I won't commentate much on this particular video because the strategy is very similar to my initial run with Minwu, and yes, I'm still using Minwu right here. And I'll include a link in the video description to the original run with Minwu with Penelo, where you can find more information on how the Minwu cheese works on this stage. However, I ran into trouble meeting the high score of 525, and I realized that I could actually unlock Penelo and use her on another stage, which will allow me to meet the maximum score. So for that reason, I decided to redo this stage with a more budget setup, but essentially the strategy remains very similar. This time, of course, since Penelo is not here, we will be using Minwu's Force Time, and because of that we won't be able to hit Force Weakness, but we don't really need to. But the drawback, of course, is that we lose the ability to do knockback. The other two party members have changed, where I use Krile and Laguna instead of Yuna and Penelo. Few reasons for Krile and Laguna. First of all, Krile can of course act as a force gauge charger. Laguna is also synergy, so you start with 10% in your force gauge. And of course, both Laguna and Krile share the same crystal color, and Krile and Minwu share the same weapon type, so you can try to maximize score. The only drawback of using Minwu here is that if you're using Minwu, because he is a red crystal character, the maximum score you can get on this stage with Minwu in your party is 108. You cannot get any higher than that. This means that if you do want to use Minwu here, you really have to try to optimize score on the remaining 5 stages. There is a little bit of leeway. You don't really need maximum score on every other single stage, but meeting the score of 525 is rather tight. That being said, if you're not too fast about high score, the 525 score reward is only 3 tickets, which is pretty negligible, and the main reward is the status badge that you can get with 510 points, which is far easier to achieve. Anyway, even with a more budget setup here with Laguna and Krile, and for Laguna you do need him with BT Plus for him to work, and for me it was an easy fit in because my Laguna was already greened anyway, so might as well just throw him in here. But this works pretty well because Laguna's Desperado of course works even in Minwu's BT mode, and Krile's trap actually still ticks down when the bosses use Concentrate, so you get a little bit more of damage that way as well. So overall, even though this party is a little bit more budget, you can still do fairly nice damage overall. And once you exit Minwu's BT mode, because you've used Teleport Plus a lot of times, the bosses actually won't ever get another turn for the rest of the run, so you can eventually slowly finish them off, or go into a second Force Time as I did right here just to finish off the boss at the end. This party is also fairly consistent in the start to ensure survival, because Laguna starts with debuffs on the boss, which includes attack down, so the starting attack from the boss, Photon Wings and Mana Breath, will actually hit you for less. And because Minwu starts with his traps up, his traps will also activate after the first EX recast that the boss used. So even if the boss used Mana Breath Plus, you can actually survive the attack. I've tested it with Laguna and Minwu in the party. So although this run is slower, and it actually took me 19 turns overall, it's a far more consistent strategy and a safer strategy as well. It also helps if everyone in the party is force level 30. Laguna and Minwu are force level 30, but I left my Krile at force level 10 because I didn't want to waste more enhancement points. But if you do have her at force level 30, it does actually make a difference as well. It will allow you to hit Force Time earlier and save 1 or 2 more additional S1s that you can use to charge for the second Force Time. One final note is that I do actually have a 5/5 ultimate weapon for Minwu, and I could do that because it's the 1st of February here, so the dismantling option reset, so I actually dismantled now my Fist ultimate weapon so that I can give Minwu a 5/5 ultimate weapon. I'll end my commentary on this video right here. Once more, if you want more information about why Minwu works really well on this stage, check out the video description for a link to my original run with Minwu with Penelo on this stage. As always, if you enjoyed the content, do leave a like, comment and subscribe, it really helps a lot. Till then, I'll see you guys in the next Crevasse fight. Bye!
この時を待っていた。この命をかけて託したぞ。役目を果たしに来た。役目を果たしに来た。これも運命か。解かれよ、アルテマ、究極の魔法よ。
おしまいにしよう。
受けてみろい。そりゃなかなかやるだろう。くらえ。この時を待っていた。
希望の光よ。負けないもん。
なかなかやるだろう。くらえ。
おしまいにしよう。
命をかけて託したぞ。
ちょっと痛いよ。
みんなよろしゅう。そこや。受けてよい。そりゃなかなかやるだろう。くらえ。締めてやる。
憂いの時は終わりだ。
希望の光よ。負けないの。
前を向け。前を向け。共に運命を切り開こう。
退ないと思うな。残った力も投じよう。活路を開く。
持てる力の全てを運命を切り開け。この時を待っていた。
受けてみろい。そりゃなかなかやるだろう。くら
おしまいにしよう。
この命をかけて託したぞ。これが私の役目だ。